Hello?
Aye, hello, ma'am. So you finally managed to climb your little rumpus up here on the ceiling without too much difficulty. Or you've grown up by about 4 feet, perhaps.
Who is this?
Me pen name's Hector Cheese, ma'am. A neighbour I am in every sense of the word. Yes, they do say a good neighbour always got a cup of sugar to spare. So long as you'll let them taste a bit of what you cook with it, of course.
Do I know you?
Perhaps you may know my work, and I certainly know you.
Don't be ominous.
Let's just say I am so familiar with you. I know what lies ahead of you before you can even get the chance to guess. Through my work.
Your work?
Oh, you know, my romantic works. I do set out a short story every now and then. Maybe you've heard of a few.
Are you one of those independent publisher types?
I write story to story, inspired by true events, the scandalous, romantic endeavors that lead to tragedy, rejection, death. I write about the chemistry of a couple.
Sugar?
Oh, come on, then. Don't you know the metaphor? Give me some sugar, baby. Sweetie pie. Think on it.
Do you mean two people in a relationship?
In a romantic setting, missus, there is the ménage à trois, the polygamy, the sad ending. And it's in my best interest to see to it that these beauty loves end in a tragic dispute. Yes, yes, there's absolutely nothing I love more than seeing it happen. Nothing like a good Romeo and Juliet to get the mind flowing.
You know my boyfriend, don't you? Could you tell me why he owns a traffic cone with a phone number and the word ham on it?
Perhaps ham is an abbreviation. Handsome, attractive men. Perhaps your boyfriend's motivations are elsewhere. Why don't you call that number,
I don't have a phone.
Straight up sour, he'll get unrepulsed. What moist chamber of a rockhole are you living in, missus? Phones are everywhere, and everything, for everyone. That having been said, I won't let an untechnological-fied baby hammer like you use mine.
Well, there's certainly a lot of shoe help to be given over at Shoeman's Warehouse, right off the first exit on Highway 12. We're waiting for you, Mrs. Potterstein, and all the cheap, affordable quality shoes are, too.
Hello?
Hector Cheese, at your service, Mrs. Mallowne.
Human shoes, meet your ride.
You're obsessed.
Ah, well, if you'd like to call it, my obsession is your obsession. Yes, the obsessions of others. What gets him ticking gets me ticking, see? Every story's got a twist to it, a shattered dream, a heartbreak or two. You see, I do like it when I find myself a couple in anguish. I like the things it leads to.
Come on, get your nose out of other people's business.
Oh, well, I'll tell you something, missus. Your own business has become mine as of a recent few. Yes, I know a lot more about you than you think. I've been keeping a few things secret from you.
Are you trying to live out some nasty fantasy, or are you telling the truth?
Let's just say things are about to get awful bad. Yes, awful bad.
Out with it.
Ah, yes, your boyfriend, bloke of your lovely innocence, he's written a nice song about you.
I know that part.
Well, I know a bit more. I've got it right here, missy. Helped him write it myself, yeah. A storyteller I am, but I do partake in a bit of ghost writing for others, too. For when it's appropriate. Okay, look at me, I've said too much.
Hey, my boyfriend always writes his own songs. Always.
Well, he came by the apartment just a few weeks ago and he asked me to help him write a little song for his love. That's you, isn't it?
Show me the song.
Oh, Oh, don't you want to hear it when they play it on the telly? That's what he said they were going to do. Broadcast it on the telly. God only knows what channel, though. I don't know one of the things. My, very scandalous this all is. I'll tell you what. Because I am very proud of my share of the lyrics, I'll recite just a bit to you. A sneak peek.
Okay.
But there's a catch to it. You get me some good, gossip first. Gossip I can bite my teeth into.
I'm not fueling your nasty crave for divorce, you cheese with hair.
You are without even trying, missy. Do what you will. You'll come back later.
Hello.
Extra cheese at your service, Mrs. Mallowne.
I've got some hot gossip for you, Cheesy. Aren't I scandalous enough?
You got me knackered.
I hear the couple nearby has bought an automatic Love Butler 3000. Does that scandal excite you?
It was a good lot of entertainment until that lustful toaster decided to start working again. Alas, it's just no fun unless there's a bit of wear and tear.
Get a life. I'm not going to help you.
That's all right. See, here's what old Cheesy says. The world is full of people who won't return your calls or answer your questions. You've just got to rebel by making more calls and asking more questions. I'll get what I want eventually, Mrs. And whether or not you help me doesn't matter. Soon, we won't be meeting much.
I've already tinkered with Randy's stuff for too long.
Is there anything wrong, Maggie?
Bye.
See ya, sunshine.
You look good.
Thanks. You need anything?
Do you have any spicy gossip about anybody around here?
Oh, don't I? For a guy like me without ears, I hear everything, yet nothing.
Any breakups lately?
You must be awfully desperate for romantic gossip if you're asking here out of all places.
But do you know anything?
Housewife, sadness, divorce.
Oh. Do you have any spicy gossip about anybody around here?
Oh, don't I? For a guy like me without ears, I hear everything, yet nothing.
Any breakups lately?
You must be awfully desperate for romantic gossip if you're asking here out of all places.
But do you know anything?
Housewife, sadness, divorce.
Oh. Bye.
I don't want that. I don't want this.
Oh gosh, that smells like death 10 times over. Hello.
Extra cheese at your service, Mrs. Mallowne.
I've got some hot gossip for you, Cheesy. Get a life. I'm not going to help you.
That's all right. See, here's what old Cheesy says. The world is full of people who won't return your calls or answer your questions. You've just got to rebel by making more calls and asking more questions. I'll get what I want eventually, missus. And whether or not you help me doesn't matter. Soon, you won't be meaning much.
Hello, Mrs. Marinera.
Hi, honey.
Do you know any hot gossip about any of the neighbors?
Oh, I know it all. Just give me a hint about what kind you want, though.
Do you know that couple next door to you?
Oh, Rosemary, her husband, and the new addition, the robotic love butler?
Oh, yeah.
Well, to spice up their love life, they got one of those New Age love catalogs and ordered the Love Butler 3000 in the Felix model. I hear it enhances your romantic passion by emitting nuclear currents that electrocute your brain.
Oh, that's so cool. Does it work?
Totally does. Now all they do is make gorilla sounds when it's on and make gorilla screaming sounds when it's off.
So, they aren't breaking up anytime soon?
Nope. They're settled, honey.
Has your son been up to anything romantically malicious lately?
My son is being driven to jail right now.
Oh, right. I forgot. So, no gossip there, then. Have you heard of any couples breaking up lately?
I can't say.
Why not?
I'm afraid if I go flubbing my mouth off to some gal like yourself, the whole world's gonna know about my problems.
I promise I won't.
What the hooey. I may as well be out with it. I got divorced about 3 weeks ago from my husband.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You should be sorry for my ex-husband. Now that he's out on the street doing God knows what, sleeping with who knows what. I'm a simple woman, honey. I'm a traditional woman. I was conceived from heterosexual monogamy, raised on it, and I intend to stick by it. The moment my husband decided that he wasn't going to stick by that lifestyle with me, we had a falling out, you see.
So he cheated on you?
He did. Thought I'd never find out, but it was too obvious. The loose scramble pieces in his pocket, the messiness of his tie, the change of his appetite. Men think you won't notice those things, but I got through to it, all the while listening to the words Randy preaches. He's what got me through the whole ride. And now I know, I only want a man like him, solely based on true commitment. I'm a woman legally divorced until I find a man like Randy.
Lies and malicious deception, you never seem to know what you're pumping into your children's veins. But say hello to Sports Bricks, where you know exactly how much sugar your child's eating. With Sports Bricks, it's 48 hours
Hello.
sugar.
Extra cheese at your service, Mrs. Mallowne.
With no extra artificial flavors.
I've got some hot gossip for you, Cheesy.
Bimmy Jimbo Jr. III with all the nutriments before the...
Well, you're not gonna believe it, but Mrs. Marinera got divorced recently.
Oh, my berries. My. And for what reason? What's the pepper to a pudding? What sparked the hellfire? Oh, tell me now, I'm drooling.
She says that her husband cheated on her.
Oh, goody. Indulge me, missus. Spice it up a bit. Tell me the story.
She swore to monogamy and listened to a lot of Randy Rosebud.
Ooh, that frankly scum.
So much that she knew she needed a man as dedicated as him.
What a stupid hag.
And that's that. She's divorced.
Oh, you found yourself a good one then. Spicy, penetrating, filthy, romantic scrubble. Yes, good. This is what I need. This is it. Yes. Compulsive housewife romanticism, musical mastery, devotion. Victim to cruel adultery. Ah, yes. That's the old ticket. Yes, we must celebrate this heart-wrenching discovery with a cigarette. What a good day it is. What a good day it will be. Fine tobacco. Nicotine dream. Oh, I'm fresh out of ciggies, though. Would you spare one perchance, missus?
I don't have any cigarettes. Me and my boyfriend don't smoke. Ever.
Woo! Trying to pitch a fast lie at me, are ya? Don't think my big old nose hasn't inhaled that fume of thick, sweet, burning nicotine outside on the old patio. Come on, get out there. I've already lowered the bucket now. Come on. I'm waiting for an old cigarette, missus. Better hurry up with that nicotine dream.
Hello, Mrs. Marinara.
Hi, honey.
Ta-ta. Oh gosh, I don't have cigars. Maybe he'll accept something with a bit of value instead. He's already looking pretty hot. Oh gosh, that smells like death 10 times over.
Hey, you almond treat.
Bye.
Another talk, another time.
You look good.
Thanks. You need anything?
Bye.
Good evening, my tasty sweets. This is Milky Mildred coming at you live from the Hot 98.5 exclusive coverage of this year's base football tournament, sponsored by Sports Break. Now, because I am such a charismatic star of stage and screen, I was able to land a VIP special pass in order to pick up only the highest quality audio of Randy Rosebud's upcoming performance. This is a real special one, folks. Randy Rosebud is going to sing our national anthem while being roped up onto a blimp, then carried away like a dove across the whole city. Oh, I think I just heard the ceremonial football bat to rile up the crowd for Randy's opening. My gosh, and there he is now in the flesh. Randy Rosebud seductively walking up to the mic. Oh my god. Oh my god. There it is. Listen to that caramel sensation of a vocal performance, folks. Seems like Randy's not having too much trouble slowly ascending via rope to the blimp. And the ladies in the audience are just going wild over that view. What a lovely performance. I've never felt both patriotic and aroused at the same time before. Looks like Randy's safely made it to the blimp, and he's whipping out one of his signature cigarettes for a little smoke. Oh my god. Oh my god. It appears Randy Rosebud's blimp has just exploded into a fiery ball of decay. Oh my god. The crowd is just going bonkers over the intense display of flaming blimp above the dome. Fiery debris is hitting small children and senior citizens. Oh my golly gosh. It appears from the blazing balloon, Randy Rosebud's burning corpse is falling down to third base as onlookers scream and burn, only for the fire of the wreckage to spread onto the plastic grass of the artificial sports field. Crying audience members are rushing to recover Randy's charred remains from the blimp bonfire in center stage. Oh my god! Randy Rosebud is dead! Oh my god! Oh my...
Sorry about that, folks. Due to the number of casualties being recorded on our program, Hot 98.5 has decided to cancel our coverage of the base football game downtown and switch back to our regularly scheduled music entertainment. Here's a fruity tune to occupy your ears until we get back to it. Airing due to popular demand. Randy Rosebud's Grenadine. Enjoy!
He's dead. My boyfriend is dead.
How can you be so sure?
But you saw it out there, didn't you? Didn't you see the dome blow up with Randy in it? Randy's dead. My boyfriend is dead. He's gone. He's in pieces. There's nothing I can do about it.
Your boyfriend isn't dead.
No. What are you saying?
You're just going to have to trust me on this one. I know he isn't gone. Your boyfriend, there's a lot more to him than you think. Before we can even begin to mourn the loss of anyone, we need to know who's on the other side of that telephone number.
I... Where can I find a phone?
I'm sure a neighbor will have one. Everyone's got a phone nowadays.
But so many of our neighbors are gone. The guy upstairs is even dead.
Come on, there's still a lot of people around.
I feel sick.
In the body or the mind?
Beauty, please. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't want to do it.
Nobody can do it for you, Mags. I've been trying to hint my suspicions for months, but I think that who this guy really is has to be information you discover, not me.
From your view, what could you see of the Basement Bowl?
It's so far away I couldn't see much, but while Randy's blimp was heading towards the dome, I could hear a lot of clanking and thumping as it passed the top of our building.
Bye. Bye. Hello?